let's do a quick review for Loot River. So, Loot River is a roguelike Demon Souls-like. I can't call it action RPG. Top-down isometric hack and slash. That's how I can call it. A very solid one. First section is the story. I never got the story. What's happening, why I'm doing what I'm doing, why am I resurrecting when I die. I mean, it's roguelike, you're supposed to do it when you die. But I never got it. Alright. The NPCs, they're mumbling shit. I really understood nothing at all. At all. The good thing is, this is the game where gameplay is most important and not the story. So it's forgiving. I would give it 1 out of 10 for this stupid story. But it doesn't matter, it doesn't change a fucking thing. Bugs and optimization. For an indie game, it works well. The loading times are, call it, faster. I encountered very few bugs. The game can stutter from time to time. Hitboxes are not done well. And they're very important. The game is optimized well. I believe it's gonna work on a toaster too. 8 out of 10. Game time. Now that depends on the player and how freaking crazy you are. This is roguelike, and to upgrade all, and I guess there are more NPCs, so to upgrade, what is this, armor, to upgrade spells, to upgrade weapons, potions, and all of these modifiers that will change runs. Plus probably new NPCs also, and to discover what the hell is this shit and so on. I believe it's from 20 to 50 hours long game. It really depends on who plays the game, because it's extremely hard. For those that love the genre, it's 10 out of 10. Considering the price also. Game difficulty. I said it's mega hard. It's so freaking hard. It's fucking amazing how fucking hard it is. Which is a good thing. But the bad thing is it's not hard in a good way, but in a bad way. It's punishing. Extremely punishing to play. It will take hours and hours and hours for someone to get used to it, okay? Enemies, they're just relentless. They have hilarious moves, and those hitboxes are not helping out. They also have that parry mechanic in a game, where you are supposed to parry. I never figured out how to properly do it, because everything in this game happens mega fast. Like extremely mega fast, alright? And I could never do a proper parry. Dash doesn't work as intended. Okay, let me try to parry. I got hit, let me try to parry. Fucking destroyed. So it's easier to... No, I just got whacked and that's it. Parry, hitboxes, absolutely atrocious. Very hard game, I would give it 10 out of 10 because of it, but it has so many fucking flaws that I can't give it 10 out of 10. It's good for those that love the genre and those that expect challenge, and a very unfair game. I'll probably play it more, because it's a very unfair game, and I love that thing about it, but it's not for everyone. It really is not for everyone. I can't even call it hard. It's freaking unfair. Maps and graphics. I've seen quite a lot of different maps so far. Now let me see if I can count them. This one after it, the one for the boss, the one after the boss, that will be 4, then the one with the key, alternate passage 5, 6. I've seen 6 different maps. There's probably more than 10, 15 in a game. They're all diverse, okay? They look unique, with unique mechanics, with hidden walls, with secrets, with chests, with passages. Also, the game works like Tetris, alright, where you combine your passage and so on. And of course, there's a very clear minimap. You can't get lost while you play, which is also a good thing. As far as graphics go, it's pixel art, and even though it's pretty much pixelated everywhere, I kinda like it. It's dark, and it's also very clear, especially after an hour once you get used to the game. So this is a good part. 9 out of 10. Gameplay. As I said at the beginning, it's a Souls-like, Demon Souls-like, roguelite. Extremely hard one. And what you do in a game, you whack enemies, you try to pass, you upgrade spells, items, dodge, dash, parry that doesn't work, or I don't know how to use it. You collect XP, you reach the boss, you kill the boss, and you move on. Because of some reason in the story that I don't understand. But basically, as every other roguelike, nothing new here. The only great mechanic is this one, with a Tetris, and how you pass those maps. There is everything, okay? There's gambling, there's sacrificing an attribute for something else, sacrificing an item, sacrificing that. Okay, there is a betting factor included. And of course, every run can be extremely good or extremely bad. It happened to me that I go with full strength build, and the game drops dexterity items. It happened that I went with full dexterity build, and then the game drops strength items, complete opposite. A few times only happened when I started and I received an OP weapon or an OP artifact from the start. Very few times. Like, it happens once in a 5 runs. 4 runs would be torture, and then 1 run would be smooth. Very unfair game. I love the gameplay, aside from those hitboxes. I'll give it 9 out of 10. For the genre, it's 9 out of 10. If we combine all games in all genres, it's not. But for this genre, it's 9 out of 10. Leveling and itemization. As far as this part goes, I already explained something at the beginning. You switch helmet, armor, weapons, dexterity-based weapons, strength-based weapons. Every weapon comes with different spells, shields, become invisible, knock back enemies, cast lightning, blah blah blah. Potions that you can ramp up. You also bet with potions every time when you start. If you pass the map, you receive more, but you have less during the map. And of course, classic rings, amulets, and so on. As you kill enemies, you gain XP, that's classic. Then you ramp up strength, vitality, dexterity, endurance, and intelligence. Bottom would be coin. With coins, you encounter different vendors that you can buy trinkets from. And with this blue thing, knowledge, you unlock new type of weapons, new type of armor, new type of helmet that can randomly drop on a map as you play. But it's a very unfair game and always garbage drops, never something good. At least in my case. What else is there? There's a critical backstabbing, critical multiplier, critical chance, fire attack, poison attack, lightning attack, ice attack where you can freeze enemies. Same shit can happen to you with enemies. And there is poise. I don't know what's the point of poise. You can interrupt opponents' attacks. I never did it. Especially bigger enemies. Like poise doesn't exist. That's about it. Classic damage numbers and so on. Nothing special here, it's very simple. Even though it looks huge once you start playing, okay, with all of those upgrades. Separate upgrades for armor, separate for spells, separate for potions, modifiers. And what else is there? I don't know, it doesn't matter, okay. It's not innovative, but it works well. NPCs and enemies. God damn it. This section. Enemies, I love them, they're great. They are easy enemies. And they're extremely irritating enemies also. Enemies variety is good. It changes from map to map. They're very aggressive. Even the weakest enemies in this game are aggressive. They fucking rush towards you. They don't wait, okay, when they surround you one by one to attack. They attack all at the same time. AI is good. It's very aggressive. And that variety is also good. Boss fights, I've seen 3 bosses in a game. They are freaking disgusting, because hitboxes are disgusting, and I bloody hate bosses. You can kill them if you cheese them, but that's not fun. For NPCs, as I said, they're like mumbling stuff for the story that I don't understand at all. There's also messages along the way in the dungeons. And that would be it, I guess. There's nothing else left. Frankly, I don't know what would the score be for this. On one side I like it, on the other side I fucking hate it. And when it's like that, I'll give it 5 out of 10. Music and sound. Solid sound effects. No voice acting. But frankly, it's not needed. Music. Environmental. Atmospheric. Music. I can't remember a single tune even though I'm playing the game right now. You can't even whistle those tunes because it's random atmospheric music, right? Nothing memorable about it. 7 out of 10. And let's see the final verdict. 68 points. .5 out of 10. I tried to be honest. Alright. Some will absolutely hate the game because it's extremely hard. And myself personally, that play every fucking thing on the hardest difficulty available for 35 years in a row, also find it hard. Challenging. It is for hardcore players, okay. Definitely not for casual players. That's how I see the game. I don't know what else to say about it. It's really, really a classic top-down isometric roguelike that works especially great on a gamepad. And you should play this only with a gamepad, because I guess it would be disgusting with mouse and keyboard. I never tried, but it's definitely far easier with a gamepad. Do I recommend the game? Only to those that want to suffer. Once it's on sale, I recommend it to you. That would be it with Loot River. I think the name of the game is Loot River. Not sure. Yeah, it's Loot River. I'll probably keep playing it a bit more. See how far I can reach, even though, as I said, I love it and I hate it at the same time, and there's nothing worse, you know, when you want to play something and then in the middle of the run you realize that you fucking hate it. Then you die, then you realize just one more run, okay? Because there are things that I love about it, and there are things that I absolutely hate about it. I don't know. I just don't know. Very confusing game.